Once upon a time, in a beautiful garden called Eden, there lived two special friends named Adam and Eve. They were the first people created by God, and they had the incredible privilege of living in this perfect place. God gave Adam and Eve only one rule. They could eat from any tree in the garden except for one, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God wanted to see if they would trust and obey him. One day, a crafty serpent slithered into the garden. The serpent was actually a cunning creature, and he wanted to trick Adam and Eve into disobeying God. He asked them, "Did God really say you can't eat from any tree in the garden?" Eve explained God's rule about the special tree, but the serpent slyly suggested that God was keeping something wonderful from them. He told them that if they ate the fruit from the forbidden tree, they would be just like God, knowing good and evil. Adam and Eve, tempted by the serpent's words and the desire to be like God, made a big mistake. Eve chose to eat the fruit from the forbidden tree and shared with Adam. As soon as they took a bite, something changed. They realized they were naked and felt ashamed. God, who loved Adam and Eve deeply, came to the garden and called out to them. When they admitted what they had done, God explained the consequences of their disobedience. He told the serpent that from that day forward it would crawl on its belly, and there would be enmity between its offspring and Eve's offspring. To Adam and Eve, God explained that life would become more challenging. They would experience pain and hardship. But even in his judgment, God showed love and mercy. He made clothes for them to cover their nakedness, demonstrating that despite their disobedience, he still cared for them. God, in his great love, also gave a promise, a glimmer of hope. He foretold of a special offspring, a savior who would one day come to crush the serpent's head and bring redemption to humanity. After he drove the man out, he placed on the east side of the Garden of Eden cherubim and a flaming sword flashing back and forth to guard the way to the tree of life. In summary, the punishments were related to the serpent's change in nature, increased pain in childbirth, and a change in the dynamics of the marital relationship for women, increased difficulty in obtaining food through labor for men, and the introduction of death as a consequence for disobedience for both Adam and Eve. These consequences are central to the Christian understanding of the fall of humanity and the need for redemption through faith in God.
Subscribe the Daily Bible Anime YouTube channel to get daily Bible stories. God bless you all.